morning and a very warm welcome. I am Pradosh Sharma with you and you're watching News Flash. Arvind Kejriwal raised concerns over Delhi's law and order, calling it the crime and extortion capital, citing rising crimes against women and bomb threats in a letter to Home Minister Amit Shah. India's per capita GDP surged over 41% since 2019 to 2020, reaching over 211,000 in 2023 and 24, reflecting economic growth despite setbacks like the pandemic. Sambal authorities reopened the Bhasma Shankar temple after 46 years, locked since communal riots in 1978 during an anti-encroachment drive. 6 separatist group SFJ protested against India and Russia outside consulates in New York and Toronto, targeting their stance on separatism post Nijar's assassination. Bangladesh Inquiry Commission implicated former PM Sheikh Hasina over 3,500 cases of alleged enforced disappearances as per its interim report to Chief Advisor Yunus. Tabla maestro Zakir Hussain died at a hospital in San Francisco in the US due to heart-related complications, his family confirmed on Monday. PM Modi celebrated women's contribution to shaping India's constitution and urged unity to achieve the country's 21st century dreams during the 75th anniversary debate. Bengaluru police arrested Nikita Singhania for abetment to suicide in techie Atul Subhas case following earlier arrest of her mother and brother. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar criticized Nehru's policy, stating that they set India on a deterministic path, requiring reforms domestically and in foreign affairs. AIADMK opposed naming laws in Hindi and Sanskrit, urging the central government to use English and avoid indirect Hindi imposition. Hundreds in Katra protested against the Vaishno Devi ropeway, demanding a halt to the project and the release of arrested anti-ropeway demonstrators. UN envoy Geir Pedersen called for the justice in Syria post-Assad regime as France prepares to re-establish diplomatic ties with Damascus. Bangladeshi authorities arrested 4 individuals for vandalizing a Hindu temple and community properties in Sunamganj, filing cases against 12 others. Israel announced the closure of its Dublin embassy, citing Ireland's extreme anti-Israel policies like recognizing Palestine and supporting ICJ genocide claims. Sheikh Hasina accused interim leader Mohammad Yunus of leading a fascist regime aimed at suppressing the Liberation War spirit in her Bijoy Divas statement. So that's all for the headlines of today. For more updates, download the app and keep watching Rhythm.